I found I couldn't, I'm not good enough to take the responsibility to take care of a dog.
You're not supposed to take care of a dog. The dog's supposed to live outside. He take care of himself. God made it possible. But you can keep him in there. I love your dog, all right? I have a dog story while I'm waiting. Can you handle this? If I tell you a dog story, can you handle it? But it may not be a pretty dog story. This is a mean dog story. But not your dog, okay? And so on the local news, they said that there was this dog doctor and his wife that would, I don't know if he's a dog doctor, but when people, I guess, go on vacations and things, they leave the dog there, or if the dog needed cleaning. I'll finish the story later. Good morning. Welcome to Fellowship. I am Jesse Lee Peterson. You can get involved by going to our YouTube chat line, and Hate will pass on your questions or comments for me. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
Do y'all want to hear the rest of the dog story?
Yes.
Oh, good. So I was telling them the dog story. This, I believe it was local, LA News. They said that was his, I don't know if it's a dog doctor or a place that people take the dog to be clean or whatever. I guess they take dogs to get haircuts and all that, right?
Yeah.
What a mess. Or if you travel, the dog lived there. So these people took their dogs to this person, this man and his wife, I believe, and or at least his secretary or somebody. And the dogs died. And I think they said, so don't quote me because I don't remember why exactly. Either it was too hot in the dog house, within the house, wherever the dog was staying, and the dogs died. Several of the dogs died. And when the dog died, they, rather than letting the owners know right away, they cremated the dogs after they died so that the owner won't know what happened. And then they would tell the owner something like, later they would tell the owner of the dog, well, the dog died or we don't know what happened, right? But they found out that somehow or another they did an investigation and they found out that the dog died due to too much heat in the room or something. I forgot exactly the story. But the part that I want to tell you about is, so the dog, the people that were taking care of the dog was found criminal because they cremated the dog and they let the dog die. And so during the trial, they had the owners give a little, you know how you give a testimony when somebody killed one of your family members? You go up and give a testimony, you tell the judge, I want them to die. I want them to have the harshest sentence as possible. Y'all know about that kind of testimony, right? Well, these dog owners, before they sentenced the man, they gave up a testimony about they really want a harsh punishment for this man. And so they said, one lady said, she was crying, and she said, I think about my dog all the time. I wonder what was he thinking when he was dying, when you were cremating him. I wonder what was he thinking, how he was feeling. Was he afraid? I wonder if he thought we didn't love him anymore. I wonder did he think we didn't love him anymore when he was being cremated. And then she said, I wonder if he thought we had abandoned him and that we were not coming for him. I was like, what an idiot. She was thinking that the dog was thinking all those things. Am I crazy or just I am crazy? That makes sense to you guys? You don't have to agree. Does it make sense? When you think about in her testimony, she would wonder if the dog was afraid and what he was feeling, and did he think we had abandoned him, and he thought we were not coming back for him again.
Well, I think people are starting to treat their dogs, their pets, like family members.
Better than a family member.
Yes, some cases, yes, I agree. I live in a neighborhood that they put their dogs in a stroller and they take them out for a walk in the stroller. And I see it like the dog is taking their owner for a walk.
They are.
So, yeah, Jesse, my brother used to not go to people's homes when they had dogs. Like, he
Yeah.
would get disgusted. Then they ended up bringing a dog home themselves, and now he treats this dog like it's his daughter, and he just loves this dog. And
Wow.
yeah, I never thought my brother would be that way. But
I used to avoid going to people's houses that had dogs that live inside because I thought the dog was eating out of the dishes, and I didn't want to eat behind the dog. Because some people feed the dog out of their own, right? Do you do that?
No.
Oh, you don't do that. Okay. Amazing.
yes, I was at a coffee shop, and waiting for my coffee, and somebody came in with their dog, and the dog was shaking, and I can see the hair just flying all over the place, and they had food on the counter,
Yeah.
and I just thought that was,
That's
I
gross.
personally, I'm not fond of
There
that.
was a time if you were a cook, you would have to have a hat thing
Yeah.
on, a little
Hairnet.
hairnet on, even for the food, because they didn't want your hair falling in the food. They don't do that anymore either. So
Yeah.
now you're eating hair, human hair, and dog hair.
Yes.
What a mess, huh?
Yeah.
This dog thing is out of control. I'm about to call the president on it. Any questions about anything else? No?
They should allow you to write them off.
Huh?
I said they should allow you to claim a dog as a dependent. The amount of money people spend on it.
I
They
know.
make you register them now, too, in LA County. You have to register the dog, and you have to get a license.
Oh, so the government making money
The
off that.
government's making money, yeah.
Yeah.
So-
No wonder. It's all about the money.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yes, sir. Did you have a question? Yes.
I saw a video where you were talking about praying for somebody, and I want to know how to pray for somebody's health.
You pray for them by just wishing them well. I wish you well. Or that God's will be done for you. Because you don't know what their situation is. And so we don't even know what to pray for ourselves. So we definitely don't know what to pray for others. And so you just pray for them by wishing them well.
Okay. But, well, the video that I mentioned, you was talking about like imposing hands. Like, I remember that you said something like you felt some spirit coming out from the people.
Yeah. Well, what happened was I used to heal people by my hand, put my hand on them, and they would be healed. And then one time I went to the hospital, and I was invited to come, and I went and I put my hand on the person to heal them, and I could feel the spirit come out of them, and it felt like it went into my hand, and I'm like, I'm never doing that again. And so what I did after that, I started using the cross, because I don't want the spirit going into me.
And how we can do that, or we don't need to do that, or what?
You don't need to do it, but you can do it.
if somebody is asking me for that, how can I do that?
Did someone ask you for it?
I'm here helping with my uncle with some health issues. Yeah, and I know that I'm not so powerful like God, so I want to pray. Yeah,
But it's not your power, it's the power of God that's in you.
yeah,
And does your uncle believe he could be healed
yes,
by God?
yes.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can take, I wouldn't recommend you can have, but if you want to, you can. And just in the name of Jesus that you're healed.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. Thank you.
right on. Amazing.
Amazing.
Are you afraid to do it?
No,
Oh, okay. Right on. Okay. Anything else?
not for the moment.
All right. Yes, Raymond.
From what after that story you told about what happened to all those dogs, it set me to thinking. It may not be all of us, but a good many people. The only reason they would have a pet is to prevent them from seeing themselves for what they are, lonely people.
Yeah. Yeah, they use dogs like they use drugs. Not my friend, no.
No, I'm not taking offense.
Right. They use dogs as a form of escape. They don't know how to deal with human beings, so they use animals. Absolutely. Raymond, yes.
When you were talking to this guy right here, you talked about when you did that thing when you used to put your hand on people and do that. Have you ever seen? It made me think of the movie Fallen with Denzel Washington. I don't know if you've ever seen it. I was watching it last night because it came out on Netflix.
Right.
I don't know if anyone has seen it. Fallen. Yeah, it's a good movie, but I don't know if you remember the premises of the movie. But Denzel, he's a detective, and he's trying to solve a murder mystery. But it's not a physical person who's committing the murders. It's a demon. And in the movie, the demon goes from person to person by touch. And so it's interesting when you mentioned that. It's a good movie. I recommend if you haven't seen it, watch it. It's from the 90s.
I don't remember now what it was about, but I do remember the movie.
Yeah, Fallen.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
called Fallen. Yeah, recommend it. Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, nice. Raymond, pull up John 16:33. Right. My question is, since y'all don't have any more questions, what keeps you connected to the world? Christ said that he overcame the world. So I want to know what keeps you connected to the world. Because in order to be free, you have to be in the world but not of the world. And that is possible, for sure, and without a doubt. Let me know when you have it, Raymond. So I want to, did I see a hand? Okay. What keeps you connected to the world?
I heard you ask this question during the show, during the week, and I was thinking about it. And I would say what keeps me connected to the world, what pulls me and like makes me think of the world and all that is just worry.
Worry?
Worry, yeah, like worry or concerns about maybe not being able to take care of something, or like sometimes things from the future, like worry. That's what pulls me to worldly things.
So worry keeps you connected to the world?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And why do you worry?
Well, I don't. It's just it just feels like it's what I'm trying to overcome. It's just that spirit that keeps trying to make me think about those things, make me stay fixated on it, like as opposed to just being present.
You say you don't worry?
Like me, no. I know
you
I
said
don't.
you do worry.
Well, that thing that is attacking me makes me think about it, makes me worry about it. But me,
okay.
when that thing's not attacking me, I don't care about anything. I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
I'm living well. Everything is good. But
But you
because
just-
I have days where it's like that, but then I have days where I can feel the attacks coming, and I could feel the worry, the pressing of things that are not a big deal, but
Right.
it's constantly there. So
Oh, okay.
that's how I know, and that's what keeps me on the worldly stuff.
Oh, okay.
So I'm working on overcoming that, and I know it's just like enduring it and just letting it continue to happen and do nothing about it. I'm just observing it, and I can see it.
Do
And it
you
becomes
believe
clear.
that you can overcome the world?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why do you believe that?
Because I have days where I'm not connected to the world.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I've experienced it, and it feels pleasant, and it feels peaceful, and there's no thoughts in it. There's nothing. There's no worry.
Oh, okay.
So I know it's there. It's just this thing that I can do nothing of, like, because I could see that there's nothing I can do because it just comes and it attacks, and it puts those worries on me. It puts those pressures on me, and when I
Okay.
observe it and just let it go, then it goes away.
All right. Amazing. Yes. What keeps you connected to the world?
Thoughts.
And what do you mean?
Thoughts, they're convincing. They find a way to find a different angle. They create emotions to make me want to take action and react to something.
If that is true, why not let them go? I mean, stop thinking.
It's a good question. I think because they come in different forms at different times. They use different tactics to be convincing, and they're deceiving, all of them. It's hard to catch all of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. You ready, Raymond? Okay.
John chapter 16, verse 33. These things I have spoken to you, that in me you may have peace. In the world you will have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world.
Right on. Thank you. What keeps you connected to the world?
I guess the same thing that he said, thoughts,
And why do you say what he said?
because I relate. I think me personally, that's what it is. And I guess to answer what you asked him is sometimes I forget to let him go.
And why?
I'm not sure why. I think it's a habit. I used to be an overthinker.
Okay. Amazing. The young lady behind you want to respond. Do you believe you can overcome the world?
I don't know.
You don't know if you believe it or not.
Yeah.
What keep you do you know if you're connected to the world or not?
Yes, I am.
And how do you know you're connected to it?
Because I participate. Yeah.
And what keep you connected?
I think it all starts with a thought, and then the thoughts just make plans, and then the plans just make actions. So that's how I stay
The
connected.
thoughts make plans and the plans make action.
Yeah, kind of, or, whatever. They jump me into action to make plans, and then that's how I find myself participating.
And why don't you overcome it, the world?
Kind of like the guy in front of me said, is like it's a habit. You almost don't notice. You just, oh yeah, that sounds fun. I'll do that. Or, just you think something's not a big deal, and you're like, here I find myself again in the same situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
The young lady want to return. What keep you connected to the world?
I would say looking to the world as something that can meet my needs or meet what I want in life. So thinking I'm dependent on the world to, I don't know, give me whatever the next thing is.
Right.
So
And that keep you connected?
yeah, work, I would say, keeps me connected to the world because it's giving me something that I need to
Right.
live. So
Do you believe you can overcome the world?
yeah.
And why do
Yeah.
you believe that?
I think I see glimpses of it, so I feel like it's out there, it's attainable, and I can feel it's coming, but it's not. I don't have that yet. I don't feel like I've overcome the world.
You feel it coming?
Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah,
Okay. But you do believe you can live in this world, be in it, but not of it?
yeah,
Oh, okay. Amazing.
Yeah.
Nice. Any other questions about that? Yes. What keep you connected to the world?
I'm not really connected to the world right now.
Oh, you're not? You've overcome?
To some degree, I guess.
And
But,
how did you do that? In what degree?
Like being really conscious of my anger and yeah, thoughts as well. But I just wanted to mention something that happened on Friday. So on the Fawn State, you interviewed a lady. She's like a Christian preacher woman, kind of. Not really a preacher, but she's like a Christian woman.
Dr. Tauber?
Yeah, Dr. Linda Lee Tarver.
Right.
And when you guys were talking about anger, she quoted, "Be angry and sin not," which is like Ephesians 4:26.
Right.
But then Ephesians 4:31, which is literally 5 verses after, it says like, "Let go of all wrath, anger."
Yeah.
They remember be angry and sin not, but they don't remember like let go of all.
I know. That's a good point.
It's literally 5 verses away.
Yeah.
But then in the same chapter, whatever, it talks about stopping the conversation with the old man and starting a conversation with the new man.
Yes.
And something like that kind of helped.
And what does that mean, to stop it with the old man and start it with the new?
Yeah, like your whole life you've been like listening to someone else. Like it might be Satan. I don't know who you've been listening to.
Yeah.
But it's definitely something in your conscious, like that you've been like talking to, interacting with. And the new guy, it's definitely like God, Jesus, or
Amazing.
peace.
That's a good point. You always hear the righteous anger thing, and there's no such thing as righteous anger. Anger is pure evil. There's nothing righteous about anger at all. And a lot of people, especially religious people, they hold on to that. Well, I'm angry, but I got righteous anger. Like, the devil has really played a game on it. And they never repeat, let it all go. Let all bitterness or wrath and all that go. They don't even say that at all. What a mess. Nice.
Amazing.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
I know that my ego keeps me attached to the world still.
Meaning what?
Like my identities, especially when I'm talking with people, sometimes it'll be like a personal attack or insult, and I react sometimes still.
And why?
I guess it's kind of like a reflex at this point, but I guess I'm not slowing down enough to really catch the thought and just, take it, and then, if I need to respond or whatever. But I'm still kind of reacting sometimes.
And when you react, do you go all the way through with it, or do you stop at some point and realize I'm reacting?
I do stop.
Oh, okay.
Stop. But
Yeah.
that initial, few seconds, yeah, I kind of, and nothing crazy. I'm not like cursing anybody or anything, but
Now, in your mind, you are?
No. But I feel like I have to defend myself. I have to, I have this identity I have to defend.
Right.
So I still feel like I'm still of this world. I can see it like the lady just said earlier. Like I can see it. I know I can overcome it, but I still haven't got there yet.
Yeah.
So
When you feel attacked, are you blaming the people that they attack you like that, or what's going on at the time that you're feeling this way?
it's really.
Do you try to get back at them, or you
Yeah,
get
I
loud?
feel like I have to react. Like it's like a reflex almost. So I think I just need to, I don't know, really be more aware and slow things down. But
What would happen if you be a doormat in that moment and let whatever they want to say about you, let them say it and don't defend it at all, and don't attack them for it?
then it would just pass. And I've done that a few times, but I just haven't completely gotten there yet to where I can do it all the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
Amazing. Well, try to catch yourself in it and then just stop.
Yes.
But continue your conversation if you want, but just stop. Meaning don't be mad at them at all
Yes.
for attacking you.
And you know what? I do, again, after the first initial few seconds of me reacting, I do understand, like, okay, I'm not mad at this person, but,
Right.
and then I tone it down and relax, and then I'm like, okay, I just reacted off that. I need to.
Do you know that there is no you?
Yes.
And so when you're mad, do you know you're not mad?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Amazing.
What a beta. Nice. Okay. And you're right. What connects you to the world are thoughts. If you stop thinking, it'll be over just like that. You cannot be affected by the world at all. You won't be affected by what others thinking about you or not thinking about you. You won't be affected when they say the gas prices going up and food prices going up and all that stuff. You will not be, you won't be affected about any situation. And the situation will be happening, but not to you. You will not be affected when you overcome the world. And you're not going to overcome until you stop thinking. And that's what Christ meant when he said he overcame the world. He went through it. We got to go through it too. And if you don't start being aware of these thoughts and start catching them in the moment before you react, you're going to still be connected to the world. You're going to be afraid and worried and all that. It's just a thought. Evil has been conquered. It has no authority. It has no power. It has nothing. But you think that it does. It's like when you get lonely. If you never said, I'm lonely, you would never be lonely. If you never said it. Because the thoughts come, and there you are sitting at home by yourself on a Friday night. You just got paid, and you ain't got nobody to play with. And the thoughts, and the phone's not ringing, and you know that Sue Ellen and everybody at a party having fun, right? And the thought said, I'm lonely. You got money, I'm lonely. But if you never went with it, you would never feel the loneliness. It wouldn't even exist. Because it's just a thought. And then when you really, really, really stay with it and you just overcome thoughts and words, you're going to see that all of your life, nothing ever happened to you at all. You've not gone through anything. A lot of people say, I've been through a lot, and we all think we have. I've been through hell and back. But you haven't gone through anything. You thought you did, and you had those emotions, and the emotions said, this is happening to me. But you have not, no one has ever done anything to you. But you thought that they did. And they thought they did too. Or you thought you were hurting others, and they thought it too. But it was just a thought. And that's crazy to me, that it's just a thought. It's not even real, it's an illusion. It's a total illusion. So what Christ did, Christ overcame illusions. He overcame the illusion. And we can do it too, if we want to. The only reason you're still having your illusion, your little reactions and stuff, you want it. You don't want to let it go. That's why when you pray for people, you can't want for them to be better. You can't want anything for them because you're wanting something that they don't even want. And you're praying for them, and then they'll end up turning on you because they didn't want that. But you thought you were a nice little Christian and you prayed for them. Wish everybody well. You will get to the point where you stop thinking and just live. You're not going to even have it in your mind, not even to nothing bad for anyone. And you won't have in your mind that I wish them well. It's just that it wouldn't be any negativity going out toward anyone for any reason. You won't have any negativity at all. It won't be in you because you've come out of the darkness. It's the thought that connects us to the world. But you got to watch it and take every opportunity not to go with it. And if you do go with it, don't judge yourself for going with it. Just realize, because there is no self to judge. And don't be like, oh, I'm stupid. Like when you get mad at people, they hurt your little feeling. Don't say later, oh, I'm stupid, I let them get to me. You're still making up a false identity. I am stupid. When you stop thinking about you, the I, you won't exist anymore. And it is an amazing way to live. It is the right way to live. But you got to give it up. Most people do not. The world do not want to overcome. And they don't want you to tell them how. They'll get mad if you suggest they give up their anger. They'll get mad if they say, don't be frustrated and all that. They don't want to give it up. Your own family members, your own husband, wife in some cases, whatever. So don't impose this on anyone. Everyone don't want it. That's why Christ, when he healed them, he said, go and tell nobody. Because he knew that most people don't want to hear this. They'll try to tell you that you were not healed. Prove to me you were healed. I know a whole lot of men, so I'm not talking about everybody in this room, but I am talking about everybody in the room. They are afraid to correct their wives and their girlfriends. They are literally afraid. Even when I interview experts and people with degrees, I ask, does your wife obey you? And they pause like, well, it all depends on what you mean by obey. Well, she listened to me, it's 50-50. They can't, because they're of the world, they have the spirit of mama. They're afraid of, I've never seen men so afraid. I've been down the road, I know what it means to be afraid. But I just never seen it so everywhere now. Men are, that doesn't even make sense, right? It's just a thought. They won't correct their wife because she might get mad, or she may leave, or we are family. What does that mean, we're family? That doesn't even mean anything. Why be with a woman that you won't obey you? That's a waste of time. Who want to fight in a marriage for the rest of their life? What made people stay in marriage where your wife not going to obey and you got to fight with her? What? Yes, hate. Oh, go to hate. Have you noticed men are afraid of women? Are you afraid of them? Let me ask. Why are we going to hate? You're not afraid of them?
No.
But you see it all the time?
Yeah, 100%.
And what does it look like when you see it?
Cowardice, overthinking.
Yeah.
That's what
Why are you not afraid of women?
I've studied it. There's a guy like, I watched Coach Corey Wayne. There's a book he writes. It's called How to Become a 3% Man. I just started reading it when I was 15 because I used to be afraid of women.
We don't want to be promoting anyone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What the?
Nah, I don't work with this dude or nothing, but I just started reading that when I was like a kid because I was very fearful of women because I had a very domineering mother, and I didn't really have a father figure. And then once I kind of learned to become more confident, I just kind of became a lot less fearful over everything, and it carries over to like everything.
But you can't overcome by reading about it.
I think it's not about the reading. I think it's about
3% man.
I think it's about the practices.
You want to be 100% man.
Yeah, no, it's how to, so like the top 3%.
Did you go and forgive your mother?
Yeah.
You told her?
Yeah.
What did you say to her?
I just told her I forgive you for resenting you and just feeling like you weren't there for me.
And what did she say?
She went off.
She went off. That's how they are.
Yeah.
What a mess, huh?
Yeah.
Well, right on, man. What do you think about the lady behind you?
So,
When you see men afraid of you, what goes through your mind?
Well, beta, like how you say, that's like the first thing now that comes to. But before, it didn't feel that way. It was kind of just like, oh, they listen. You know, like I think I would convince myself, oh, they're like good listeners. I don't like when someone's afraid of me, though.
Right.
It makes me feel like weak.
Women don't want men to be afraid of them.
No.
They hate it. They want you to be afraid so they can control you, but then they hate it because they have control of you. They need someone to guide it.
Yeah, lose respect.
Yeah. Amazing. Yes, Hank.
When I was a kid, a couple of times, my parents made me separate from one of my siblings, because we couldn't get along, but we liked playing with each other.
Right.
But they separated us, and we got to get us to kind of get along by not hanging out, and that's kind of what in relationships, when there's like a breakup, the relationship gets better when they're separated.
Right.
But it's funny because then there's a temptation. Now that you feel better towards the person, you want to get back together a lot of
No.
times. I was listening to
You don't break up to make up.
I was listening to one of your callers this week who talked about his exes contacting him and him talking back with them. And you asked, why are you having any relationship with your exes?
Yeah.
And it was interesting thinking about how it feels like thoughts and emotions are what pull you back to want to
It is.
talk
The
about.
thoughts say, oh, she has changed now. She's nicer. But all she's
Or,
doing
"I have
is putting on
overcome now."
Right. She's just putting on a showcase personality. And then you run back into it and start all over again. And it's even worse.
It's like bringing the demons back into your home.
And when they come back with extra demons. And they're worse. What do you think about men being afraid of women to correct them and all that?
I would say similar, like, it's not a good feeling. It doesn't feel natural. It doesn't feel like it's the right way it should be when a guy is fearful of you. Like, it feels like it's the opposite, like it's upside down.
Yeah.
So it doesn't feel good, even though I think at times we like the power, whether it be at work, and like any guy situation, you want the power. But at the end of the day, it doesn't feel right, even if you're lying to yourself that you're like, you like the power or whatever.
If you would date a man that was afraid of you, he won't correct you, he won't speak up, what would you do to him? How would you handle it? Not what would you do to him. Don't beat him up. But how would you handle it?
I mean, originally I think I would try to help him change, and then I think now I would just break up. I think that's where you have to say they need to do it on their own,
Right.
and learn how to be able to do that.
And you will help him change how?
No, I mean, I think I thought
beforehand.
before.
You will help him change how?
Yeah, I think if I wanted it bad enough for them, they would take on that they want it bad enough for me or whatever. Like, it's really manipulative. So I think it's like a guilt thing more than it is like truly trying, or like I don't know. I think girls a lot of times think they want to find someone they can help and they can make better or whatever that looks like. And
that's why I asked, how would you, before you understood the real deal, because I hear it all the time. The woman say, well, I can change him.
Mm-hmm.
He'll get better when I get him. I'm like, what are you going to do to change him? Beat him up or something?
Yeah.
That's all going to happen.
I always felt like it was like I'd meet someone and then you try to bring them to church. And you're like, oh, this will do something. And then I'll introduce them to other Christian guys and then they'll help them. You just have the whole Satan has a plan and like a scheme of like it'll go step A and then step B and then step C and then they'll figure it out. And it doesn't work that way.
Yeah, women think they can change people.
Yeah.
And they think they're God.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing, huh?
Mm-hmm. Amazing, yeah.
Right on. Amazing. And so what would you do if you had a girlfriend or something and you were afraid to speak up and deal with her?
I've never, maybe not never, but I don't feel that way. I'm not afraid.
You have never felt that way?
Maybe a long, long time ago. Maybe
Long
not
time
fear,
ago.
but yeah, like.
And what did you do in those moments?
Oh, I don't know. It's been so long. I don't even know,
Oh,
honestly.
okay.
I don't fear women. I'm not. I know the setup, so I'm not falling for it.
Right
I don't
on.
think there's anything to fear. So
It's just a thought.
Yeah.
That's why when men do not speak up to women in the right way, a thought tells them not to.
yeah,
It tells them right away, she's gonna leave you. Or is she gonna think this of you? And they won't speak up because they listen to the thought. But if you didn't have those thoughts, you'll be able to just be yourself. You'll be able to speak up to anyone.
well, it's like both of these women just said. So any man listening, the women said they want someone to lead them. Or
They do.
make
All
decisions.
women want
Right.
that. They absolutely do.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yes.
I have a quick question. Is that why like rebuilding the man started was because you saw guys that were fearful, or how did that name start?
Well, the name started because at first, when we first started out, black people, and at least black men too, all were complaining about the white man, and they were saying that the white man was holding me back, and the racism and stuff like that. And when I realized it had nothing to do with physical stuff at all, it was spiritual, and that they hated their mothers, and they needed to overcome their mothers. So I started for that reason, to wake up black guys. Because it used to be called rebuilding the family by rebuilding the black man. But then as the word got out, other men wanted to be a part of it too. So we took it from black man to rebuilding the man.
Okay, got
Yeah.
it. Cool.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Nice. Desi here? Yes.
So I had a conversation with my husband, and he said something that leads me to think that he's afraid of me. And I know I
And
can't.
then you go, what a nigga rah-rah.
I'm glad he told me. I'm glad, because this is showing me that there's still stuff that's going on within me, that it's, even if it's not through my words or my actions, that spirit is still in me of anger. And it was painful to hear it, but I'm glad that he told me. I don't know, I know I can't do anything to change where, how he's feeling towards me, but I'm glad that he brought it to my attention.
So when he said it and you saw that his weakness, what was your reaction?
It hurt my ego, I'm not gonna lie.
Meaning what? How did it hurt you?
It hurt, like I was like, I don't wanna make him feel like that.
Oh,
Yeah. And it's not that he said, I'm afraid of you. He said,
Right.
I just try to stay out of your way. And that told me a
oh, yeah.
lot.
That's fear.
Yeah, that's fear. And yeah, it hurt to hear it, because I thought I was letting go of that. And
Right.
also I do realize that some of that is because of what that interaction he had with his mom. And yes, I'm at his mom part 2. I get it. But I know I cannot change the way he's feeling. I really need to just keep my eyes on myself so that I could see it's just something is exuding from me that I'm thinking, I must be thinking I'm hiding it, and it can't be hidden.
When you thought, I don't want to make him feel that way, did you know beforehand you were making him feel that way? Uh-huh.
A big part of me wanted to lie to myself and say, no, he's not, he has no fear with me. But hearing him and not trying to like jump over what he was saying and just listening to it, I felt what he was thinking instead of just trying to pretend I was listening.
So did you know before he said it, did you know you were making him feel that way? I can't hear you. They can't hear you out there. She's doing this. Covering up.
Yes, a part of me did.
And why did you stop when you knew, part of you knew you were doing that to him? Why did you stop?
I think because I was getting a little bit of a thrill out of it.
Yeah.
Like, look, I can have a life without you too. I can put you on a shelf and you're not there. And
Like mama, like daughter.
yeah. But I am really thankful that he said it.
Yeah.
I'm so thankful that he said it, and it was an honest conversation. And I realized that I don't want to make him feel like that, because I want to let go of the ugly inside of me.
Yeah.
And I must love him, because it wouldn't bother me if I didn't care, but I really do care. I care for my husband. And it's not okay to carry on the hurt, towards him. And I didn't think I really thought I was hiding it, Jesse. And his words let me know that you're not hiding it and you're not fooling anybody. So I'm thankful for that. And I know God's going to lead me. He's going to continue to lead me out of this hell. But I do see things that have definitely changed on my part. But I just thought, I could, I guess, kind of pretend, and he saw right through it. And I'm glad that he did.
Right on.
Because I don't want to live in the lies. I don't.
And when he told you this weekend or whatever, what was your response to him?
I told him, you know what, I'm glad you told me, because this is hurting and I want to sit with it because I want to hear the truth. And I told him this is hurting my ego, which is letting me know that it's not me, but I can see that I'm not, we're not fooling each other.
Yeah.
We're not fooling each other. So I calmed myself down pretty quickly. And but I had to let him see me feel those things and all that. Like, I felt like I just didn't want to move. Like, I felt like my feet were stuck in the ground and I couldn't walk away. I just kind of had to face it.
Right on. What was his response at the end of the whole conversation?
He said, I know, I kind of, he goes, I know so much of this is because of the things that I showed you. He goes, and then once you started doing it, he goes, I know, I kept saying, it's gonna be different. I'm not gonna do this anymore. He goes, and then you got comfortable doing it too. Yeah. So I guess he could see that because I was trying to be that great wife in the beginning for like the last maybe 12 years. I wanted to be a good wife and cater to all his needs, but I could see that wasn't working. It was just bringing us both misery.
Yeah.
So I stopped, but it's like that fine line, like the pendulum, like I'm going too far right or I'm going too far left. And right now that's where I'm trying to, I want to see where it should be in the middle and not too far right or too far left, because it always gets me in trouble.
Well, if you stay present, it won't go left or right. It'll just be perfect.
Yeah.
But you got to stay present, so listen to the lies and try to make it work. It won't work that way. Mm-hmm. It's going to work when you stop trying to make it work and stay present.
I guess what I do have a hard time seeing, Jesse, is like, how do you know when you're going too far in one direction or the other?
Well, when you stay present, there are no direction to go in. You can't go to, it just is, and just is, just is. It just is. There's no left or right. It's just doing it, just living it. So you can't go too far to right, or to the left or the right, so you don't have to wonder, am I going too far with this or with that? Am I overdoing it or underdoing it? You're only thinking that you are, but if you stop thinking, you can't do wrong. You can't take it too far. Do you trust that?
Yes.
So don't think about it. And just practice staying present.
Yeah, it showed me I'm still getting caught up in my thoughts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even the question of, well, how will you know if you're going too far or too much, too little? It's a thought. It's just a thought. and that's the darkness. In the darkness, you lose. But in the light, you win. No losing. Because in the light, you're like one person. You're not divided. You in the light are one. You and God are one. So you can't go wrong when you're in the light. We only go wrong when we go away from the light into the imagination, into thoughts.
So I guess I kind of also went into my imagination a little bit once he told me that he was just trying to stay out of my way. Like it kind of, I guess it kind of like brought me to, like took me to a different place real quickly, because I kind of was like, whoa, I think again, right there, I was trusting my thought, like, wow, you were,
Absolutely. When he told you that and the shock of it,
Yes.
if you had just stayed present and not called it you and said, oh, I went too far, oh, I did this, the devil told you, look what you've done. And then you felt the pain, you felt like it was you doing those things, and it was never you. And that was a moment for you to see that it wasn't you. At the time that was happening, you couldn't see. If you could have been to see, you would not have done it.
So is there another way that I could have responded if I would have been present?
Yeah. I don't like to do if, but for conversation purpose. If you were present when he said that, really aware, you probably would say, you can't blame me for the way you feel. That's inside of you. I had nothing to do with it. I'm just using that for now, but at the time, I don't know what you would have said. But I do know that the whole reaction in you would have been different had you been present.
Yes, I could see that now.
Because now you feel like, I got to do something now. I got to stop acting this way or whatever it is that was going on, instead of seeing that I got to stay present. That wasn't me.
For a minute, I did think that I need to change some of my actions, but
Yeah.
then I kind of went back to just doing what I was doing after, and I did have that moment where it's like, you can't change this, you've got to let this be. And but at the same time, Jesse, I do know that there was like that little tiny part of me that did know that I was acting on emotion. So now I know, whatever I choose to do going forward and how I interact with him, there has to be zero emotion connected to it.
And not only that, from now on, when you react with him, you can't have a plan how you're going to react. You're going to be. You just want to stay present and be, and it will do it for you. You can't, well, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to say that anymore, or this or that. You just need to be present. Because that shock made you feel like you got to do something. I got to stop doing that, or I got to do it this way now. But I don't want to take it too far to the left or the right, right? But because in reality, there is no you. You've never done anything to him at all. And so there is no you to correct. There's an illusion to overcome. And even the tears about what happened are not even real. Remember she was crying? When she
And
lied?
I know that.
Because you didn't do anything to him. It was never you. Those things may have happened through you, of course, but it was never you.
My ego definitely got in the way, for sure.
Your what?
My ego.
Yeah.
Because for so many years, I used to think like, wow, a lot of people kind of hurt me along the way. That's what I used to think. Now I know they didn't. But then just hearing somebody, like, even though he didn't say it, those words, like they magnified to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you're used to like somebody, like in your mind believing like people have hurt you most of your life, but the minute you think you really understand that, like, am I inflicting this, like, some kind of pain on somebody? Like, if you're not used to somebody confronting you about that,
Yeah.
it does shock you. And that's what I think happened. I got shocked.
Yeah, and that's beautiful. But if you saw it like, wow, I can't believe I was that wicked, so wicked, I've done that to somebody. I couldn't see. I don't believe it. That's crazy. In my darkness, I did that. That would be a different story. But you don't say I'm going to make up or anyway.
I know I can't change what's already happened.
Right. It is, as you're waking up, you're going to be shocked at what you've done to other people. You know, it's like you're going to get to the point you won't believe that you even judged another person. You'll be like, where was I that I thought I could judge anyone for anything when I was no better or even worse? Just wait. There's a whole lot of demons in there, so get ready. You're going through the valley or the shadow of death, and there are a lot of demons that you don't have to deal with going through that valley. A lot of phony demons, showcase demons, demons, whatever. There's a lot. 150,000 plus 800 million, 240 trillion, 800 billion demons in there. That's why you can never say, I'm done. Because the moment you say, oh, I made it, then you're back with demons. But
Yeah.
when you lose all that, you're free.
And I'm sure I've told myself a couple of times, oh, look, you don't have anything against your husband, yada, yada,
Right.
yada. And then it's like, yeah, you can tell yourself that. But then when somebody comes and tells you, hey, I still see this in you, my goodness.
Yeah,
It was like a
absolutely.
punch in the throat.
And even the fact that you tell yourself that, who is telling who that? Whom that? There's nobody to tell that to. You know what I mean? It's all a lie. There's no one to talk to or anything.
It's hard sometimes, Jesse, when you feel like you're a big walking contradiction of yourself.
Meaning what?
Like, you're everything you don't want to be.
Right.
It's like the minute words start coming out, it's like you put your foot in your mouth. That's what I'm
Yes.
seeing about myself.
Beautiful.
It's almost like I understand why the monks don't say anything. Is it the monks that are quiet and they don't say?
The monks,
I don't know which is the ones that are
those
quiet.
little
Just,
fat people just sit around
could be.
and do nothing.
Yeah.
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 You will find yourself with fewer words to talk about because our whole life we've been wasting time in conversation too. You're going to realize that and you're going to hear other people talking, your friends and same people, and you're going to be like, what are they talking about? It's going to hurt your stomach because the conversation is so boring that makes you want to slap your mama. They be talking about stupid stuff, but I used to talk about it too. I didn't know it was stupid at the time. It was like a waste of energy. And so that's going to happen too. You will get to the point where looking at the news is even boring because you're going to see the game in that. Bad news to control you. Keep everybody afraid, keep you under control. Everything's going to become clear to you, and clearer and clearer and clearer. Just stay with it. Stay present.
Thank you. I will.
And so don't try to make up for that.
No.
But just see it and practice staying present. And don't try to change it. The light will change it. It really will. All right? Amazing.
Sorry, I boo-hooed.
That's all right. This is the hospital. You can cry in the mental ward.
Yeah, I'm just,
We understand when you're crying in the mental ward, we know you're crazy. So it's fine.
so I just had my crazy moment, my
Right.
first one here in church.
Right on.
Yeah.
Where's Mimi? Mimi normally do all the
I'm
time.
taking her place today.
Oh, nice. But, oh,
Oh, sorry, Mimi.
hate point down to her. Okay, right on. So don't try to make up for that.
I won't.
He told you the truth. You saw the truth of it. Don't try to take it anywhere. Just be aware. That make sense?
It does.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And the light will change it. All right. Did I see your hand? Okay.
You kind of already answered it because when she was talking about that I feel like sometimes when people tell you how they feel, my first reaction, I was like, I didn't do that to you. That I can't make you feel anything. But then, am I not taking accountability? I see why she felt bad though, because she said she felt a thrill from it. So yeah, that's her bad.
Right.
But in general, when people tell me stuff, I always think like, well, I can't make you feel stupid or low or whatever, right? That comes from them.
Right.
So it's kind of hard because to know when to take accountability and take a look at yourself, or
Taking accountability for making them feel that way?
not like, I guess, hers was a good example because she was getting a thrill out of it. But
Right.
say like you didn't know you were doing that, or you weren't trying to intentionally do that. Should you really be taking a look at yourself like that when someone criticizes you or says, oh, you've been making me feel like this? Like, should you change? What would you do?
That's a good question. He want to respond first, and then I'll come back to
Okay.
Should she take accountability for making other people hurting other people, even when she knows she's doing it? No? Not even when you know you're doing
Sorry. No, like let's say I wasn't doing any, like I wasn't trying to
it?
do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Should she take responsibility for that?
No,
And why not?
because I guess the saying to each his own.
You just
So,
know?
yeah,
What does that mean?
like if I do something or whatever that some people may think is disrespectful, it's up to you to internalize it and feel like it may or may not be disrespect.
Oh, okay.
You know?
So she shouldn't take responsibility for that?
No,
Oh, okay.
I think she should just let it go and let it be.
What do you think about that?
I think I need to work on that. Because sometimes people do tell me certain things about myself, and I'm like, that was not my intention at all. And then
Right.
then I find myself going out of my way to make people feel better about themselves, and it's like, I'm not being real to me.
And what do you do to make them feel better about themselves?
I have been told well, I have a friend that's very sensitive, so I don't want to use that one. But let's just say oh, you hurt my feelings when you said that joke.
And then you try to make her feel better?
I watch I feel like I have to watch everything oh, don't touch on that, or you just don't joke about that, or stuff like that. Yeah, and then I'm like, ugh, this is exhausting.
It
So
is.
anyway, yeah. And I don't think that the jokes are. I think that's on her though. It hurt her ego, so she.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be cruel or anything.
As long as
you know?
you're
Yeah.
not trying to be cruel.
Right. Yeah.
And so, but you're not responsible for someone else's reaction at all.
Right. Yeah.
Zero. Even if you were trying to be cruel to them, you're still not responsible for their reaction.
Well, let's say in Dolores' case, where she has.
Who is Dolores? Don't
My
you
mom.
call her mama?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
You so grown, you call her Dolores now, huh?
Well, this is what I don't understand about what you say, because you say okay, if you're in a marriage, but okay, don't worry about what he does. Live your life, and blah, 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 right?
Right.
So let's say my mom did live her life. Let's say that they're fine, there's no arguing, but they're living their life. And then now he's saying, well, just stay out of your way because you're living your own life. And then now so now she's supposed to correct. What are you supposed to do?
Now that he's saying what?
I've heard you tell women in marriages, you live your life and don't
Your
worry about what they're
spiritual
doing.
life,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay. I see.
The husband is not responsible for the wife's spiritual life, and he is not responsible for hers. So let's say he's working on himself, but she's not.
Mhm.
Or she's working on herself, but he's not.
Yeah.
And he get mad all the time. That's not her problem. That he get mad. She's not supposed to try to please him or anything like that.
Well, in
But
this case, it kind of is like that, right? She's not trying to please him by
well, she should try. Don't try not to please him either. You just stay present and let the light guide you, and you're going to treat him the way you would treat anyone. But how he's
Okay.
feeling about it is not her problem.
Right.
As long as she's working on herself and she knows she's in the light, meaning that
Yeah.
she's out of anger.
All right.
That make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Because most people want to be miserable. Well, all people do until they start to overcome. They want to be feeling that way. They want that. That's why they don't overcome it. And so she can't do anything about what he's feeling, but be aware of what she's doing or not doing. Nobody's responsible for anyone.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Now, if a husband is married with children, he's responsible physically to take care of his wife and children. Go out and go to work, make some money, and bring the bread home, the bacon home, and while she's pregnant in the kitchen, she can cook. Right?
Yeah.
Amazing. Barefoot and pregnant. But she's not responsible for him, spiritually.
Okay.
Amazing. I want to go here. What do you think about men, and then I want to get to some other stuff real fast, but what do you think about men who are afraid of women?
I think that's taught from a young age.
What do you mean?
It could be the example that they're given from their father. Maybe their father themselves was weak, so they become that as normal. Or they have a mom that's, I don't know of a better word, but too dominant and very assertive at home, but in an abusive way. So then the boy becomes sensitized to that. So when he gets older, he thinks it's normal to have that type of relationship, to just put his head down and let the woman run over.
If the boy never resented his mother because the father protected him from her, and he never resented her at all because the father taught him, hey, don't hate her, she can't help it, it's evil, don't be mad. And he never got mad at his mother. Would he ever be afraid of women?
I don't think so.
Right.
Right, because...
It's the anger that caused him. You become like what you hate.
Yeah. So I think it's, in that example, hating the father for being weak, wishing he was stronger, and then hating the mom for putting his dad down. All this, it all goes back to how the father's treated.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What should a man do if he's married and he's afraid of correcting his wife because she may overreact or get mad or want to leave or yell or scream? What should the husband do in that case? We have a lot of husbands watching.
No pressure. I think, first things first, he needs to go through the hard work of forgiving his mom. He needs to go through that pain himself and realize where the pain within him is going. And then if it comes to correcting his wife, he needs to just do it, but do it in a way with no anger. Because once you respond with anger, you will get more anger.
Absolutely.
And you will get that demon out of her, and it's all hell will break loose.
Even if you respond with perfect love, she's still going to go off.
Right. Then you need to just...
Unless she's working on herself.
Right.
But even then, she still go off sometimes.
I think they're going to go off no matter what.
Right.
I think the man just needs to stay. This is where I'm learning. I think as a man, I don't want to say it's harder, but as a man, you really have to check your emotions at all times.
Yeah.
You almost have to be emotionless, because if there's a response coming up with the family and you react to it, then you go into hell with them. So you, as a man, you need to be, I don't know, for lack of a better word, you need to be stone cold. You need to feel nothing. You need to just do what's right and do it with perfect love without having a reaction and having no biases, no pain towards anything. Just do what the right thing is.
Amazing. Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. Amazing. If you overcome thoughts, you'll overcome all this stuff. It's just thoughts. You are controlled, and I and everyone is controlled by thought. And that's what's destroying you. That's what's keeping you connected to the world. Because you may be strong with your wife or your husband, but you go out into the world, you're going to be afraid of other people. But if you don't overcome thought, fear is not a part of your anything. It doesn't even cross your mind to be afraid. It won't even cross your mind that you're hurting someone's feelings. Until they react, you see like, oh, okay, whatever. But you're not responsible for someone else's reaction at all. But you got to overcome thoughts. It's just a thought. Isn't that amazing? And overcoming thought will disconnect you from the world. You can't make yourself disconnect. Overcoming thoughts will. It really, really will. You got to overcome these thoughts. Don't ever think you are lonely. You are afraid. I'm sad, I'm lost, I'm this and I'm that. You can't even say, I gotta seek God. I'm going to seeking God. Anyone ever say, I'm gonna seek God? Yeah. It's not a test or anything. Let me see. I'm seeking God. Yeah. And the point is, if there is no you, who is seeking God? Think about that. And there is no you. You just think that there's a you. There's no you. And if there is no you, who is seeking God? And so if there's no you to seek God, why are you seeking God? If there's no you to seek God. Amazing, huh? Yes, in the white, she want to respond. Oh, the big boss.
Responding to seeking God. I don't really have any response to it because I've never really been in the mindset of seeking God.
Oh.
I've always been like, okay, something's wrong with me. Like, okay, you need to figure that out. But it's never been a thing of, okay, let me find God.
So you never went looking for God? I
No.
need Jesus?
No. It's
okay.
never been a pursuit. I just always knew something was missing, but I never was like, okay, let me go find God.
Amazing. How's your situation now?
I mean, it's pretty, I really can't complain about it.
How are you dealing with it?
Just kind of allowing things to be stripped away. Just allowing everything to fall apart
Right on.
in that way. And just kind of seeing what's being revealed behind that. It's been really, it's been tricky, but amazing at the same time.
And you said tripping or tricky?
Like tricky. It's been very tricky.
Tricky in what way?
In the way of, in my head, I had such an idea and a plan for how things are supposed to go, what people are supposed to mean, and, you know, all these alleged, like, relationships I thought I had. And just kind of seeing all that fall apart, it's like it's a weird death. It's like, wow, I didn't expect for any of this to be like how it is.
Yeah.
So it's weird to accept at times, but not bad. Definitely not bad.
Right on. You still think you're being disrespected at work?
No, not anymore. No.
You know at all?
No. I don't think so. I stopped forcing it at work too. Like I just stopped.
Stop forcing what?
Like I just stopped forcing it. I just stopped trying to be respected or for them to look at my alleged value or whatever I'm doing at work. I just stopped.
Right on.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work to try to do that.
It really is, to just sit there and kind of act instead of just doing, whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a lot of work.
Right on. You don't know the depths of how lost you are yet. Really. All that stuff, she was fighting to get respect and she wanted to be valued and all that mess. It's not real. It's an illusion. And we let all that go, you'd be like, what? Why did I waste my time? That was crazy. But in your mind at the time, you think you're doing the right thing. They're disrespecting me. I'm going to show them. It's all an illusion. The illusion that we live in is mind-blowing. It's crazy. And you're going to find yourself as you're waking up like, I can't believe I believe that. Well, it's insane. You're living an illusion. Delusional. Insane. It's not real. Every thought you have is a lie. Every thought. There's nothing real. Not even you. And it's crazy. And you can't make yourself see this. The light has to be revealed to you when you're willing to face the light. And don't go with the darkness at all. It ain't real. Nice.
Can I add one last thing?
Yes.
I noticed my my trouble with being respected kind of added to this this fight that I have within me. And when I noticed that I just kind of backed and stopped, and I noticed how maybe other people may be looking at me of like, oh, you know, you've been here the longest. You're going to let them do that to you? Or like, I'm curious why they didn't give that to you. Like, that makes sense for them to give this to you. Like, why is that? And just kind of going through that, those stabs at my ego of like, well, yeah, I have been here the longest. Like, why is that? But, you know, I kind of just let it happen. And it's just been a burden, really, lifted off of my shoulders.
Wow.
Yeah.
So don't listen to the devil in your head about those things, and don't listen to the devil in other people's head about those things. Because now that you're seeing what's going on with you, the devil will send people around. Why are they treated that way? It must be because you black, or you female, or you this. You've been here this long, and you deserve rebuke the devil. Just say, hey, fine, no problem. But don't listen to other people either, because the devil does not want to leave you. He lives in your mind and emotions, and now that you're starting to catch on, he's going to try all kinds of things not to leave you. He's going to send demons to you, but don't fall for it. Right on. There's no such thing as to respect. There's no one there to respect. It's insane. Right on. So you're no longer the big dog?
No.
It's a big dog, right? Am I saying it right? Yeah, big dog.
No.
Oh, okay. How does it feel not to be a big dog?
It just feels, I don't know.
Maybe now you'll get a boyfriend.
Who knows?
Amazing. Right on. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Nice. Drop those thoughts. Last Sunday you said you were going through, the young lady about you. You were going through something, how difficult it was. How's that going?
Yeah, I'm watching it, and I'm trying not to look away in those moments where everything feels like it's falling on top of me, because it really feels like physical at times when it's not physical at all. It's just all happening in my head. So when that happened this week, I stayed with it, and I went through some tears, and I just didn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
But honestly, I didn't know what was happening. I was just going through it.
Yeah. When the tears come, let them come and go. Don't think, oh, Jesse said I'm lying. But when it happens naturally like that, let it come and go.
Yeah.
Because it is a rough journey. It is very difficult. And the more you let go, the more demons are going to come after you, within you, right? And they're not going to want to let go. And it won't be pretty, but just know that that's what's happening, and just let it happen anyway, no matter what.
Yeah.
Just stay with it. And they ain't going to try to convince you to give up. Oh, this is too hard. Don't do it. How long will it take? Where is God now? There is no God. Or all kinds of things they're going to say to you. But just let it pass. And let it happen. And you're going to see that nothing is happening to you. It's all in the mind and the body. And you're not your mind, you're not your body, you're not those emotions.
Yes.
Do not give up.
Yeah, you said it's like a shadow, and it's following me everywhere.
Yeah.
And I really have to stay present so that I don't look back, because it's with me at all times. And it's
Yeah.
amazing to see that.
Yeah. The shadow will fade away, because the light will get brighter. It will get brighter and brighter and brighter, and there will be no shadow.
Amazing.
So
Thank you.
You're welcome. Stay with it. All right. Mimi, how are you? You all the way over in the corner?
Good morning, Jesse.
Update us how you are doing.
I don't think anything has changed physically, but for me spiritually, I
Yeah.
think that I have stopped engaging with the devil as much as I can, and I've realized just how much of a puppet I used to be. And like you said, I'm starting to experience those moments where I'm able to see just how fruitless a lot of the things that I've been doing have been. I was just thinking about, on my way here, kind of when you were constantly telling me to stop it, it was starting to really be frustrating because I didn't know how to stop it. But I realized that that wasn't me wanting to continue.
Yeah.
Anything else, I can just stop. If somebody was like, stop writing, I would stop writing. If somebody said, stop talking, I could stop talking. But you were telling me to do something, to stop doing something spiritually. And I realized just the reason why I couldn't stop it is because I was kind of really connected to the devil more than I was willing to admit. And not in this weird, like, you know, evil way, more so that there were certain appetites that I had that kept me with him. My appetites for thrills, my appetites for holding on to the past, my appetite for, and I didn't ever think I was a victim, but I started to see the ways in which I described myself. And I was able to see that, and all of these things are happening in real time. It's not
Well,
like
those thrills are evil. They're very evil.
sure, and I think that I'm able to see that, and for the time being, I may, I'm sure it will evolve into where it needs to be, but for the time being, I have learned to just stop it. That is just enough for now. And that has made a tremendous impact on the one thing that was kind of what I was dealing with right now, which was work. So
When you say you learn to stop, are you stopping reacting to thoughts and stuff?
stop reacting to thoughts, stop prefacing every moment, stop putting this scenario in place, just staying completely empty. When I described my current role at the job that I'm still currently in, I'm in a leadership role. And so because of that, I kept having this idea of what I as a leader was supposed to be. And I took myself out of that. I took the I out of it. I took the me out of it.
Yeah.
And I said, this organization needs a leader. And in order for that leader to be able to conduct what it is supposed to do, this is what that leader should do. And so there was no me in it. It's just the leader of that organization. And I've been able to really conduct myself accordingly because of that. So
you
taking
don't-
the I out of it, really.
So you don't think you're DEI anymore?
No. You know, honestly, I will tell you, that is the funniest thing because I really did say that. But honestly, looking back, I was never DEI. They never hired me because I filled the box. And I'm incredibly thankful because I realized that those people that made that decision, as much as they were the hands that offered the job, it wasn't from them anyways. This job came directly from God. You know, I came here from Georgia with absolutely nothing, and to land where I'm at right now, nobody else could have done it. So
Well, I bet you they glad to. They don't have to tell you that anymore. You're not DEI.
they
Amazing.
don't have to tell me that anymore. So,
Right on.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, one thing I did want to say to Randy, he made a comment about women and how we're gonna be mad or we're gonna give feedback or pushback anyways. I would like to kind of push back on that for the women that are working on themselves. We really are watching ourselves in the sense. I'm really watching myself in that sense. And I do believe that there are women that do not want to engage with the devil in their husbands. I would like to believe. I'm not a wife, but I would just like to say that I
Why you want to believe that?
Because I think that this work is really hard work. And if there's any hope for what we're supposed to, a life that we're supposed to enjoy, I would like to believe that there's other women that are working on themselves too.
Why?
Because I wanted to support women working on themselves.
Why?
I just think it's a good thing.
No, don't support them.
Okay,
What the?
that's fine.
This journey not only does not require support, you can't support it.
Right.
There's nothing.
Well, I
you
don't
can
think
do
that
it.
I'm looking to support them. I'm speaking the truth. I think that's what that more is. I don't need to support anyone.
What do you mean by the truth?
I think the truth is that there are women that are working on themselves, and there are women that don't push back on men, regardless of whether they're working on themselves or not.
You ever seen one?
I haven't met all women.
Talk to Dolores.
I understand that, but
No.
I think that I
Well,
would like to
understand
speak
your
truth.
point, but whatever.
Okay. Exactly. My point exactly. I mind my business, and so whatever.
Yeah,
Thank you.
right on. Yes, sir. Did you want to push back on her too, or no?
Can I make a comment and then ask a question?
Yes.
Personally, I think it's beautiful whenever women push back. I believe it gives men an opportunity to
You think
show
it's
your
beautiful
confidence.
what?
I think it's beautiful whenever women push back, try to give us a hard time. I think they're put on this earth to make us stronger, and they do that by poking at your weaknesses. And it gives you an opportunity to notice those weaknesses and confront them. And whenever you start confronting them, you start getting a different reaction out of the woman whenever you stop being fearful.
What do you mean they put on the earth to make you stronger?
Say it again.
You say you believe women put on the earth to make men stronger?
Yeah, I think when they push back, they're like poking at your personal weaknesses. And a lot of men become unglued, and they flip out, and they become
Right.
emotional. But I think whenever you just don't give in, right, you pull them out of it, and they start looking at you different. I call it a deer in the headlights look.
Well,
they
they
start looking
definitely
at you
see
googly
you
eyed.
differently in that they realize I can't control that one.
But they trust
so
you.
then they want to marry you and then kill you.
But for my question,
But they weren't put on the earth for that reason.
yeah, you don't think so?
That only happened when Eve listened to the serpent and her heart changed went against God, which means against the man too. That's not why they're there, but men who are married, they can grow stronger if they don't react to her at all. But the woman was not put on the earth for that.
Okay. For my
Christ
question,
came for that, buddy.
yeah.
Okay, go ahead though.
So I like to think of myself as somebody that, like, has overcame a lot of adversity, like you were saying. But something I'm dealing with now that I'm being challenged with is I'm dealing with a lot of, like, grief. And I don't know how to handle that.
A lot of what?
Grief.
Grief?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And you don't know how to handle it?
Yeah. I feel like it's making me become, like, unglued,
Oh. What type of grief, if you can say?
I just got, like, everybody in my family that I care about is just, like, dropping like flies. I got, like, 5, 6 people, like, within the past, like, month that just are dying or in the hospital. And
Oh,
it's
you got a
kinda
lot
like,
of people dying?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's kind of like I haven't had to deal with that, with family.
Are you close to them?
Yeah, it's like all the people like I'm closest to, like my grandfather, my
Your
grandmother,
grandfather,
my
and
mom,
your
my
mother?
dad's back on drugs, my aunt, and that's pretty much all I got.
And when they're dying and you're being left alone?
Yeah, I don't know if I feel bad about being left alone. It's just like the pain of it. It's like I try not to overthink, but then I feel guilty about not caring, Like, because usually I kind of just mask everything with just don't think about it, don't care, it doesn't matter. It's not real.
So you
but then
feel
with that,
bad
I feel
that they're
bad.
all dying?
I feel bad that it's like I'm trying to, I really don't even know. It's like I'm trying to heal myself by not caring, but then I feel like greedy or I feel bad where it's like I should care about my grandfather passing because he's like a father to me, So it's like I'm just kind of.
So you really don't care, but you want to make yourself care?
Maybe. I don't know. It's like I think I do care. It's like I'm trying to convince myself like I'm just trying to stop hurting. It's like I don't know how to properly forget about
what
it. I
hurt?
guess. I guess just missing them, or maybe not just putting in enough effort to go visit them enough, or have the
I see.
relationship that I
So you
wanted.
have the guilt feeling that when they were alive, you should have done this or that.
Yeah, I think so.
I would let the thoughts go. You know, you may feel a little sadness a bit, but let it pass. Don't hold on to it, because it's just a thought. And if you hold on to it for too long, you become depressed and all that kind of stuff.
That's how I've been feeling, and it's kind of weird to me because it's like I usually don't feel like that, like at all. So it's kind of
No,
like
let
new.
that pass.
All right.
Let it pass. If a little tears come, let it, cry a little bit, but wash your face and go your way, because it has nothing to do with you. I remember dealing with a lot of death all of a sudden in my family. My father died one year, and the very next year, one of my brothers died, and then before that year was out, another brother died. And I'm like, what the? And then the problem was they live in Indiana, or lived in Indiana. They were dying during the winter months. And I'm like, if y'all gonna die, please wait till the summer. Because it is too cold to be coming back here. But I felt nothing about it.
Yeah.
And I didn't try to feel or not to feel. It's just that I felt nothing about it because it happened to them. And if you notice that when people do feel sad about death, it's always about themselves and not about the dead person.
Right.
It's about how they feel about it. I should have done this, and I should have done that. It's all a thought. It's all a lie. Christ said, let the dead bury the dead. So don't let those thoughts pass,
Okay, thank you.
because those emotions are coming from that. That make sense?
Yeah, it does. I understand.
Yeah, and let the thought, let them go. It's just a thought, don't fall for it. And if somebody else say, oh, you should be crying, how you doing, baby? Don't let them pat you on the back. It'll make you want to cry.
Right.
All right?
All right.
So let the thoughts go.
All right.
Amazing.
Amazing.
She want to deal with the biblical question, and then Alexa want to deal with it in here. The biblical question is this week?
is, do you love America and why?
Yes.
I'm going to say no.
You don't love America?
Yeah.
Why not?
The reason why I'm saying no is because I wouldn't, although I appreciate America, I appreciate living here and being born here and all the freedoms that we have, I'm grateful for that. I look at America itself as a place, and to use the word love, I wouldn't use the word love when describing what I think about America.
So you don't love America?
No.
What a traitor. You one of those little commies, huh?
I just look at it, I look at America as a place in the world, and this world is not heaven. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So you don't love it because you see it as a place.
I don't love it because I see it as a place. Also, I think the word love is something that we get from God. We don't already have it to just, to say like love in general, like I love that color, that's one thing, but real love is like something that we get from God,
Okay. All
working
right.
through us.
Right here in the white, do you love America?
Yes.
And why?
I don't mean to give like the stereotypical blonde answer, but I don't feel like any like strong way about it. But when I do reflect on the qualities of the country, I think that it's an amazing country. I mean, there's not like I can't it's a great country. So, yeah.
Okay. Let me go to Alexis first, Raymond, then I come to Raymond next, and then here. Do you love America?
I don't think that I do.
And why not?
Because I kind of see
Another
America.
traitor.
America's already.
Another commie.
To me, America's already kind of gone. And the reason why I say I don't know is because I don't really care whether it does or it doesn't. I'm kind of like indifferent to it. So I can't really say that I do love America because I see what's happening to it. And I already don't feel any way about it. So
I'm sorry, so you don't love it,
I don't think
and the
so.
reason you don't love it is what?
because I don't really care if it stays or goes necessarily.
And what would happen if it goes? Where will you go?
I don't know, Mexico.
See, you're.
That's just how I feel about it.
Oh, okay. You don't love it. Welcome back. Did you just get back right now?
I did.
Oh, welcome back home.
Thanks.
Amazing. You were missed. Now that she doesn't love America, she's done, huh? Oh, yes, Raymond.
I love America because this is the, as far as I'm concerned, this is the only country that gives you the greatest freedom of all, the freedom to fail, because an individual, because only through failure an individual can truly grow into whoever or wherever he desires to be.
Okay. Amazing. Yes, the biblical question.
Yes, I love America.
And why?
Because it's my home and I love my home. I love being here.
Okay. You were born here in America?
No.
Oh, but it became your home.
Yes,
Right on.
I've lived here since 1975.
Oh, okay. Amazing. Yes, you love America.
Yeah, I do love America.
And why? Is it why, James, or how do you know?
How do you know?
Oh, how do you know?
How do I know? I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. But I think in some ways I love it too much where it might be like a blessing and a curse all at once.
Meaning what?
Like attached to it. Like if you said the question of like if it went or go, I was like, oh, like I would hate for it to go.
Right.
So I think I love it probably a little too much than I should.
Oh, okay. Amazing. How about you? You love America?
Well, first off, just rest in peace, Lindsey Graham. We lost a real one.
Yeah, Lindsey Graham expired this morning.
He was a loving man. He loved
yesterday.
Yeah, he loved war and death. So we lost a tremendous loss to the nation.
Are you joking?
Yes.
Oh. What a mess.
I've been smoking on this. I don't know. The system that we have that we call America, I do not love.
So let me first ask, do you love America?
No.
And why not?
Because I think the system is pretty corrupted now, and I don't love that. Yeah, so no, I don't love America.
Because of the system?
Yeah.
What is the system?
Well, like whatever the government we have and the leaders, I don't love that.
Oh, okay. All right.
No.
But you love America, right? I mean, you with a man that don't love it. Your kid's going to be cummies.
I honestly am surprised you said no, because I would have thought he would have been like, I love it. It's the best place in the world. So I'm surprised by that answer.
See, this is why you're supposed to question when you're dating.
It is the best place in the world. I just don't love it.
Don't say what she wants you to say.
Well, no, I love it here. I don't want to be anywhere else.
Amazing.
I just wish it was better.
You wish it were better?
Yeah.
Why don't you make it better?
Oh, me?
No,
Should
you.
make America great again?
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that myself.
Oh. Okay.
That ties into the system. I don't know how to infiltrate it.
Why do you get in there and figure it out?
I could give it a shot.
Right on. Do you love America?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Why you don't know?
First, I don't know if America is United States or the continent.
Oh. So you don't live here, right?
No.
Oh, well, you don't have to love us.
Perfect.
He's visiting from Mexico. These are your people. Do you love America? And how do you know?
Yes, I do love America.
And how do you know?
I know because I know for a fact that it was created by God, and it was a gift to us by God. So I love it. And I understand that there's a lot of problems with it now, but those problems don't really represent the true America. And if it was really God's will, it could easily just be fixed. So that's just how I see it.
Amazing. Yes.
Do I love America? Yes, I love America.
And how do you know?
Because it's the greatest country in the world, or on this side of heaven. And because I think that for something so beautiful to be created, it has to be blessed by God. It had to have been through God's hand to create what we have today. Because, I mean, you see these third world countries or these other places where there's not much opportunity, and we have a lot of freedom here. And although the system is not what we want it to be, or there's a bunch of stuff going on that's not okay, I mean, we still have a lot of opportunities. We still have freedoms. And that's amazing, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yes, big boss.
Thank you, Hake.
What? You shocked? Oh, Shah is your name?
Shah.
Shah. Oh, yes, Shah. Do you love America?
I have a lot of pride for like America and being American.
But first, I want to know, do you love America, and how do you know?
I mean, yes, I do, but how can you really have love for a place?
Is that a question?
Yes. Like, how can you, because, I mean, we are our own world, so.
So you say you do love America, right?
I mean, to essentially answer your question, yes, but my
How do
question
you
would
know
be,
you love it?
how do I know?
Mm-hmm.
But that's exactly what I'm getting at, of like, how can you love a place if your world is your mind?
So you don't love your place, America?
I mean, there's aspects of it that I do love.
So do you love America?
Yes.
And how do you know?
I know because like I'm grateful of what I know it like can, well, not can be, but I'm just happy that I'm like not in India or something, or like my head's getting chopped off. Because in some places, people are getting like, they're getting killed for like crazy things. And it
in
doesn't.
America.
I mean, well, yes, but like our government isn't that corrupt where I cannot go to the police because they're gonna like take me and kidnap me or something. Like that happens, and it, you know, that doesn't happen in America.
All right. So do you love America?
Yes, essentially yes.
And how do you know?
I guess I really can't answer the question. I'm grateful for what it is because of what I've heard, how other people live. Yeah, that's all. I don't know. I can't answer that question.
So you don't know why you love it?
I don't know why I mean, there's plethora of reasons
You
why I
love
love
it
it.
because the other countries are so bad.
They're so bad, and I hear people talk so badly about America and like how it's this and it's that, and I'm like, do you really want to walk around in like sheets and you can't do anything? And we have so many freedoms here, and you know, we can live any way we want, and I think that's because it is built on kind of like God's will of like how He gives us free will. Like this country has that
Well, yeah,
free
you
will.
don't know how you know you love it.
That's my way of expressing it, I think.
Oh.
Of just like, that's a way, but I can't, going back to my question, how can we really know we love a place?
Amazing.
I don't know.
thought this question would be very interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Amazing. What do you say, Randy? Do you love America, and how do you know?
Yes.
And how do you know?
I wouldn't live anywhere else.
You
I was raised here. My family came here for a reason. A lot of people want to immigrate here for a better life. Everybody says that. Not everybody, but most people who come here.
Right.
And then the people who come in through the front door would never go back to their old countries because they really want to be here for the American dream. This is the place to be.
Okay. Amazing. What do you think about the people who don't love America?
I think it's kind of like people who don't love, well, I mean, they have their own reasons, but I think if they don't love America, it's kind of like not loving God, because America was created, you know, by the founding fathers. Everything was made under God.
Oh, so you think if they don't love America, they don't love God?
Well,
You
let me
hear that,
rephrase that.
Alexis?
You know, it's kind of like how people rebel against God. Sorry, Alexis. Yeah.
Okay. Amazing. How about you, Frankie? Do you love America, and how do you know?
I do love America.
And how do you know?
I've got a chance to travel a little bit around the world to see what it's like. And when I came back, I really appreciated America for its freedoms, its leadership. The streets literally are paved with gold. If you want to pick it up, it's
In
just
America?
freedoms. Oh yeah.
Where?
Open your eyes.
No, tell me, I'm going over there.
Right out front. Anyways, this is the saying. But yeah, the opportunities. It's why, you know, I'm first generation.
Hate.
My parents are from another country, so I appreciate America.
So you love it because it paved with gold, but you won't tell her what street with some gold on it.
Beverly Hills.
What?
Rodeo Road.
And then your parents came from another country.
Yeah.
And you travel. Okay. Yeah. Amazing. Yes, Ake. Do you love America?
Yes.
Why you sound so slow on it?
Because.
And how do you know?
Well, I don't know if I do or not, but.
What?
But I said yes because it sounds so terrible hearing people say no. Because I feel like I should, and.
You should love it.
Yeah, totally. Like I'm a Christian, you know. And then
You
also
Christian. That you do it.
And on top of that, I'm an American, you know. And I think loving America is not. You can kind of love the place in the like an emotional sense, but you should also love its people, including the government, the people of the government, though they are wrong most of the time, like vast majority. But that's just what I wanted to say.
And so you do love it.
Yeah.
And you're just saying you do because not everybody.
Well, can I say the real me loves America, even though the ego me is very judgmental of America and the American people, including the so-called Americans who have been deemed to be Americans by the government.
Amazing.
Okay, I think I'm done.
Right here. And then the anchor baby, and I've got to end. Yes, anchor baby. I mean, not anchor baby. Here first. Do you love America?
100%, absolutely.
And how do you know?
I've done some traveling too. I've seen people here in the U.S. complain about poverty and all types of stuff when they haven't really experienced any real poverty. And all the opportunities here, the Constitution. I mean, yes, I love America, absolutely.
And what do you think about people who don't love America?
I think they should leave.
Violence. You going back to Mexico soon?
I love Mexico.
You can jump on the ride. Amazing. Okay. Yes, sir. In the white.
I didn't have anything to add, but
do you love America?
Yes, but
how do you know?
So recently, I was also like starting to watch a lot of videos about like that were anti the current administration and just anti-America in general. But then you kind of like helped ground me whenever you said, but you can still put gas in your car. And that for as many issues that the structures may have, ultimately, you know, I think that hopefully I'm saying this with humility, but, you know, hopefully a lot of people in the country are still able to do the basics to, you know, help get them to the next day. And the fact that, like Raymond said, you're able to kind of live freely here, which is, you know, how we're supposed to live. It just shows how great of a land this is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. Did I ask you already in the black? No, the young lady behind you first there. Yeah, y'all have on the same outfit today. Do you love America? How do you know?
Okay, to quote Hulk Hogan, hell yeah, brother.
Right on.
I do love America.
And how do you know?
Whenever I travel, I want to come back. I don't want to be anywhere else. I love it here. I love that I feel safe to do pretty much everything for the most part, you know. I'm not scared of anybody. I'm scared of people coming in. You know, more people coming in from other countries is
Right.
what scares me, because this is not the America I remember growing up in. It's looking a lot different, and I miss it so much, but I still love it here.
Okay, amazing. Let me go to Anchor Baby first, and then you have the last word. Anchor Baby, do you love America? And
Yeah.
How do you know?
Yeah, I love America.
And how do you know?
Because it's my home. Because I see it as my home. That's pretty much it.
Oh, okay.
It's my home. That's it. I mean, I may share some of the hesitations that people have, that multiple people have had because of that love word, you know. It's complete, it's all the way, and if you loved all the people here, a million things we could think about, but yeah, I do love America. It's my home.
So what do you think about Alessa's response to it?
She's confused. Judge her. No, I mean, she was expressing some of the similar hesitations others
Right.
had about this love word.
Do you want to change your mind, Alessa?
It's the jet lag, Jesse.
Okay.
No, but so the reason why I answered the way that I did was, one, I didn't hear the biblical question. I was away, babysitting basically, all week, which was very interesting in its own way.
Yeah.
But so when I first heard it, I thought about not so much how I feel about America as a nation, because I am grateful for what I have. I couldn't have this anywhere else.
Yeah.
I'm thinking more about, I think what people are touching on about like maybe the system. I'm ignorant though, so there's a lot I don't know. But it's based off of like what I see happening, you know, what you cover on the shows, things like that, that it seems like there is something that's being lost in America. And for me to say that like that's something that I love, that's why I said I don't think that I do, because I see it as like something that's being taken from it, and I don't know.
Because of time, so you had an interesting trip.
I did.
And you realized things that you didn't realize before.
Oh, yeah.
Can you give us an example?
Yeah, so every time I go to Georgia, it's to visit my nieces and my sister, and I feel really lucky and privileged to be able to visit my nieces because they're 7 and 10, and so it's like a really like specific glimpse at what it's like to be a kid growing up in an angry household. So it's like a crash course in like hatred and like hate that gets propagated inside of a house,
Yeah.
and what can happen to the children
Yeah.
because of that. And so it's just, I was listening on my way here, I was late, and something that Jackie said earlier about, you know, the awareness and like what it is that you have in your life that you're still holding on to. And she said something about like you're not really fully aware necessarily of like what it is you're holding on to.
Yeah.
And what I learned being there, because I got to slow down and kind of just watch everything, is that I don't necessarily fully agree with that, because I think that's the purpose of the light. Like I think when I was there was a little bit of light that I could see, you know, in my daily interactions. And what I could see was like how Satan kind of tells on himself a lot. I was
Okay.
being gossiped to, I was being complained to, I was seeing anger in the little kids, and it was like they couldn't help themselves. And it was
Yeah.
something that was so obvious to me. And it was just really interesting to see. It was an everyday thing. It wasn't tiny interactions, big interactions, from my sisters, from my mom. You know, it was just a lot of things that I could just see.
Right on.
And it was just so obvious and plain to me. But the one thing that I will say is, as I was watching all of this stuff happen, I wasn't judging them, I was just seeing it happen, but I noticed I didn't have a response for them. I was just watching. And I don't necessarily, I wasn't expecting a response, I wasn't necessarily expecting for
Right
words
on.
to come. They didn't, but all I could do was just watch it.
Right on.
But I learned a lot watching it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Stay with it.
I will.
Absolutely. So do you love America?
Yes.
And how do you know?
There's no other place I'd rather be.
And why not?
Just it looks pretty bad, you know. I haven't traveled for real, but obviously I see pictures of places like Cabo or wherever, and it looks beautiful. But then you go outside of the resort, and you're just like, no.
Yeah.
You know?
Amazing. So let me ask a white guy said hate didn't do a good job of representing the white people. Do you love America?
Yeah, it's a good question.
And how do you know?
I thought about it this week, and my answer is no, I don't.
Oh, God.
And
I'm
sorry.
I went to you.
Yeah.
What a way to end this. We need a white person. Why not?
Well,
Huh? Okay, Nick has been white.
for one, I'm very grateful for many things that still exist in this country, for sure. And everybody who pointed to those things is absolutely correct. I don't know, when you ask that question, I don't know if that means the state, the United States, or if that means the people. Does it mean the geographic area? You know, there's all types of things that, quote unquote, make America.
But when I asked, I said America.
Well, I know. And so,
And you don't love it?
no.
And why not?
I think it's essentially an economic zone now. I think it's not long for this world. I think it's headed towards a pretty bad place. And I think it's going to happen sooner than people expect.
Really?
Yes.
Do you love white people?
I love all people.
How about white people?
Yes.
Oh,
I'll put it this way. I'm judgmental of all types of people. When it comes to the micro individuals, everybody is an individual and should be judged based on that,
okay.
is what I believe.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So you agree with him? That's why you were doing that? While he was speaking?
Yeah, I agree about
Are you white?
some of it. I don't know, I guess.
Is
I'm
he white?
American.
Oh, okay. So why were you agreeing with that?
The things he's saying, like the system stuff, like economic zone, a possible collapse, that seems, plenty of people agree with that will probably happen.
Oh, okay. That's amazing. I'm surprised you don't love America, man. You're like real white.
Oh, I am real white.
Right.
I will tell you. Yeah, but it is what it is. So.
Kurt, can you say to white people?
Yes, I love America.
And how do you know?
Because there's no hesitation in me at all. There's no doubt in my mind. I love America. It's not about the land. It's not about the government. It's about how it was founded, and I love America. There's no doubt in me. That's how I know.
One real white person left on the planet. How about you, Daniel? You love America?
Yeah, I love America.
And how do you know?
Because I'm proud to be in it. No, I'm kidding. No, yeah, I love it so much that I want to go back to Colombia and try to make it America somehow.
Wow.
Yeah.
See there? Amazing. Okay. What a mess. The reason I asked this question, because I'm hearing a lot of talk about people who love America, those who don't. About, do you love America? Of course. Oh, okay. Of course. Dolores said, of course. And so I pondered on that, and I realized that all my life I have loved America. Even when I was a little kid, I used to love America. And I didn't even know why or what love was, but for some reason I was so glad that I was born here. And not because my school teachers or anybody would teach me to hate America, or they were not even, that I can remember, they were saying bad things about America. But I just always, even on that plantation in Alabama, I was just happy to be here. I don't know why though. I can't explain why at that time, at that early age. And then we finally got color TVs. I mean, black and white TV. There used to be black and white TV before color TV, for those who don't know. And we were the first one to get one on the plantation because my uncle and aunt moved away to the big city. They bought it, sent it back home. So everybody would come over to our house to watch the TV. And on the 4th of July, and celebration of the 4th of July and different things, the white people would be out there just celebrating and having fun. And then we would go and celebrate too on the 4th of July. And I was just loving that. It just felt like something real. And then as I've got older, I realized there's nothing in this country in America that I don't love about America, even more so. I have no judgment of it. It just seemed like the place, it seemed like a gift from God. It really does. And the things that have happened in this country, the progress we have made compared to other worlds, other parts of the world, I can't imagine not like America. Now, that doesn't mean I agree with all the mess going on, but that's in human beings, right? It's not in America. It's in human nature. And so, maybe I got a little sense more than I have. Maybe I know how to separate America from the people. Because I don't understand how you can not love America. Even if you had never gone anywhere else in the world, it just seemed like the place you would want to be. Yes, hey.
As your producer, I want you to clarify what you mean by progress we've made.
Like, you can live wherever you want. You can go to the moon. You can create, I don't know, I just love the atmosphere. The progress mean, you can ask Ramus, or somebody said in here, you can really do what you want in America. And I've always known that. You could be as rich as you want, or poor as you want. You could be a slut or a slut maker. You could be whatever you want in America. But for most importantly, it's the air, it's the place itself.
Because a lot of people, when they hear the word progress, they think of the civil rights and women's rights and that type of progress.
No, that's not progress.
Right. I just wanted to
not
clarify.
Progress. I mean, like, can't nobody hold you back in America. If you think you're being held back, that's your thinking. And you want to be held, whatever held back is, right? But you can literally, as black and dumb as I am, I have never been held back in my whole life. I've never been held back. Now, there are people who have tried to hold me, I guess, back, whatever they think back is, but I've never felt held back. I've lived wherever I wanted to live. I've done what I wanted. And that's what I mean by progress. You can really just kind of, but I'm saying progress just to throw that in there, but it's the American thing itself. You know what I feel? Sha. You know what I'm saying?
I think maybe you're saying that there's this, I hate to say spirit of ambition, but that's the first thing that comes to mind. Because of just kind of going off of what Kurt said, just how it was founded, of just like these men had this plan. They wanted to come here and build this type of country with these rules, these really really nice rules that you can build a solid nation. So that was our foundation, and I still think it lives today. I mean, yes, people are trying to take it away in some forms and invite people that don't agree. And I guess that's why my hesitation of love, like loving it, I think I'd love it if everybody was like on the same page.
Oh, yeah.
But because everybody's on the same page and there's so much turmoil with that, it's kind of hard to love. It's like, I love it I think the right way, and other people, they don't. But I think to answer your question, that spirit of, for comfort, just for communicative purposes, but ambition.
Okay. Yes, Frankie. And then I got to end because of time.
I love America. I have a different idea of it. America is the United States of America is not really a place. Like Mexico, Ecuador, Belize, those are places. America is kind of an idea. You can come to this country, and no matter who you are, rich or poor, you can make something out of yourself because of the freedoms we have here. You can't do that. You can be a doctor in other countries, and still you're going to be poor. You can come to America and then you could teach doctors and become, wealthy. You can become somebody. It's not just because of your title or if you're king or queen or president. You can be somebody in America, and it's up to you. That's my idea of America.
Let me go to this white shirt. Am I crazy or what?
I don't think you're crazy. I was just thinking I've spent some time in other countries, Europe, China, and I will tell you there is a sense of optimism in this country that is unrivaled, for sure. And you can just, like you were saying, it's just the spirit of America that is very much still there, despite everything that has happened in the last 60 years, since the 60s.
So now you love it?
No. I still can't say that because I still think it's on the way out, but there's lots of great things still about it that I appreciate.
Oh, okay.
Very much so.
Amazing. Yes. Did I see your hand right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I changed my mind actually.
You changed it
No,
from
no, only
love to
because
hate.
you're explaining something that's like super amazing, and I'm like, wait, actually, I don't know if it's really that anymore. Like I think about too when I was a kid in like Orange County, and you go out for fireworks, do all the things, and like it was great.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, but I don't know, like, and I'm not political at all.
What do you
like,
change your mind from love it or not love it?
I don't think I love the way America is going. So I don't know if I love America because I don't know if it's America anymore. Like when I'm thinking about it, I'm like, is it?
But America is still American. Just because the people are doing crazy things, that's not affecting America.
But I don't know if we're just the puppets. I don't know. Like I don't know if America's. Sorry, now I'm going down a spiral. But I don't know if we're just puppets of another country, actually. So I don't want to open up a can of worms. I'm just.
You about to open up a worm.
Well, because I'm opening up a can of worms. I'm not political at all, and I don't like subscribe to anything. I don't watch anything. I don't watch podcasts about any. Like I have no following of any of it. So like I don't have any skin in the game saying that. I'm just saying I feel like maybe there's a feeling actually that we're less and less just. I guess we're owned by somebody else. So that's my
But
thought.
let's say that, and I know what you're referring to. Let's say that America is being controlled by. But what does that have to do with America? Just because the people's actions are not what you may call good. What does that have to do with America?
I just feel like the optimism now maybe is fake.
But
If we're
what-
not owned by something real.
I know, but why would that affect you?
I think no, it doesn't affect me. Like that's why I'm happy I don't chime into things. I just have to live and just do, as we talk about, like be still and like live in our world that we have in, like whether it's micro societies of like our little regions in LA, we just live our lives and not think too big about it because it is what it is. But I think it just makes you feel like over time, like what is, like it kind of takes you out of the like what is America feeling. That's my thought. Because I think you're explaining something that we've all felt, and I think it's kind of funny, all the people in here that are not white love it, and all the people who are white don't love it, which is really
white
funny.
People don't even love their own place.
I know. Well, it's like, yeah, I don't know.
What a mess.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe last word. I saw your thing, and then I'm way. Tell Bill I'm gonna end now, but he can hear me right.
Well,
Yes. Do you love America?
I do. I
And
love America.
How you know?
Because I'm willing to love it regardless of what's going on. It's a constant. It doesn't change. And I also seek to understand America by not taking sides and understanding that every single American that is here has a right, and those same rights and those same liberties that the founding fathers started with in their own ideas and has created and withstood 250 years, those belong to every single American. And I think that
Okay.
every single American has a right to have those rights and liberties.
All right.
Also, I think.
But I gotta end. You
Okay,
can't-
well then you should have maybe
Oh, you know
saw
what
me.
I wanna tell you?
I raised my hand like 5 times.
You know what I want to tell you? Last time you were here, you were saying that you eat a lot.
I did.
Do you still do that? I have
No.
advice for you if you do.
Give me the advice. It
You still
comes and
eating a
goes.
lot?
It comes and goes.
I want you to encourage you to chew your food for 29 times before swallowing.
Okay. That's some good advice.
Yeah.
29 times?
Yeah, 30, 40, whatever.
30 or 40?
Let's do 20 times.
Oh, okay.
Before
At
letting it go out.
20 times.
Yeah. I want
Okay.
you to encourage you to start eating
Okay.
and to remember instead of going unconscious with food.
I can do that.
Because that's going to make you cover up all this other stuff that is still there.
Sure.
But so take your time when you're chewing your food.
I will. And then can I just say one more thing?
No.
And I promise to, and please,
All right.
don't make me beg, Jesse. I think that we are, as Americans, we get the country that we really want. And that's one of the reasons why we are experiencing systems that are crashing in our own minds, because there are controls set up in what America is, that there are checks and
You gotta make
balances.
it- you gotta
There are checks
stop.
and balances that we can all employ. If we don't like it, we can certainly do something about it.
All right. Thank you. Yes, hate want to redeem himself.
Well, I just find it interesting, like what the young lady said, that all of us whites, except for Kurt, our spirits like broken and defeated and angry,
Right.
and we've been conned out of our own country by our own selves.
Okay. I don't love America because of a constitution. I don't love America because of whatever else. I was already loving America before I even knew about the Constitution. And before I even left Alabama knowing that I can travel anywhere, do what I want, I was just loving it anyway, but I don't know why. So I'm glad we have a Constitution and all that kind of the stuff y'all named. That stuff is important because I guess other countries don't have it. But I was just loving it before all that. I didn't even know about a Constitution until I turned 40. I'm just playing. I ain't that slow. But I was just loving it for other reasons. I'm having to figure out why I was loving it anyway. Why, unless I just love it, and it has nothing to do with the laws or the Constitution or anything.
What you're reminding me of is, I think, why a lot of people love their own country. I think you're describing having like a childhood and being able to enjoy and live freely, because other people,
That may be it.
like from Portugal or wherever, if they had a childhood and if they enjoyed their childhood, I think they're going to love their country.
Oh, that's deep. Because I totally had a real childhood. It was like amazing on that plantation. But right on, that makes sense. But okay, thank you, Alexis. I am out of time. I really want to encourage you all to really look at how you see things, how you see America, because it is a gift from God, for sure. It's truly a gift from God, and we don't want to lose it. New biblical question. Billy really tell me it's over. The engineer is mean.
Sorry, Bill.
Brand new biblical question.
Are you violating God's laws?
Are you violating God's laws? That's the new biblical question. I can't even ask anyone now. I'm out of time. Thank you for your support, your donation and everything. And we'll do the super chats tomorrow. But really, as an individual, look at your relationship with America, all right? Bye. Thank y'all.